Hey guys, I was supposed to take a break. I was going to take a 3-day break because I'm just waiting to go home so I can make videos again. But I just had this really interesting thought that I had to make a video about. And that is in terms of bag trends, and also it made me think about it because I thought about jean trends. Now, I was just watching Makeup by Tiffany. I'll link her channel below. And she was talking about how mom jeans are like the cool jeans now or whatever, and how she's like, you know, don't throw away your skinny jeans. You know, everyone's saying that skinny jeans are not cool anymore, la la la, but you know, it's nice to have mom jeans as like an option. When I heard her talk about this, the first thing that popped into my head was mom jeans have been cool for like 8 years now, like literally guys. Mom jeans are not a new thing, and actually if you want to be fashion forward, you're probably going to be wearing skinny jeans because skinny jeans have not been like a trend for quite some time. And that also made me think about bag trends. Now I'm going to go on a tangent now, guys, and talk about when I worked at Topshop. So when I worked at Topshop, I started there when I was 21. Actually, no, I was 20. I'm 30 now. And Topshop was new to Australia when I started working there. It was very exciting. One of my first retail jobs, whatever. The best selling jeans when I started were the Lee jeans. Guys, let me know if you used to wear Topshop jeans, but the Lee jeans, which were like a mid-rise skinny, and the Jamie jeans. They were the best selling jeans when I started. So the Jamie is like also a skinny jean and mid-rise, but slightly thicker. The Lee was like a jegging thin material and skinny. So they were the two best selling jeans when I started. Now I noticed about a year later, that's when the mom jean like started becoming cool. So literally 8 years ago, the mom jean started becoming like this new like, oh, that's like an interesting style. High waist, slightly baggier, a little bit like a throwback, like 90s, like mom kind of look. And I remember trying them on and thinking, oh, I actually like them. I like how they're high rise and I like they're a little bit more loose. But typically, I would say mom jeans are not even really that comfortable. Sometimes they're a little bit too thick, and they're actually, I find mom jeans not as comfortable as skinny jeans sometimes, because skinny jeans tend to have this like extreme stretch that are like leggings almost, but mom jeans are like, usually they're either 100% cotton or they have very little stretch, and they really snatch your waist. Like that's the only way you can make them look good basically. Otherwise you just look a little bit frumpy. So I don't actually find mom jeans that comfortable. So I don't know why people, anyway. And then another really popular style back then was the Hayden jeans, which were like a lower rise baggy, which really does not suit me, guys, because I feel like for me, low rise and baggy, it really like makes me look like I have stumpier legs. Like, I don't know. It's only a certain body type can like suit that look. You have to have a certain shape to you. So anyways, what I've noticed is that recently, what is going to be like another up and coming hot jean, which a lot of you guys are going to hate, is the low rise flare. So literally like the jeans you used to wear when I was like, I don't know, 10 or 8 years old. I remember what was cool. Actually, no, when I was in like grade 6, I would have been 12. From the ages of like 8 to 12, I remember the cool jeans were like low rise flare, and they usually had like some sort of lacing detail on the crotch or like studs or bling bling. They are like the throwback like jeans that are going to be cool again. Like, you know, we kind of went through the 90s with the mom jeans. Now it's going to be the early 2000s again. And so this is a style that is very hard to pull off. Like a lot of people don't have the most perfect, you know, abs or whatever. You really need to have like a stick figure frame to pull off this like low rise. Because I remember like the trend back when these were cool was like to have like your hip bones like jutting out, like ripped abs, like think like, you know, Pink. She had like the smallest, I remember seeing her on like a music video. She had like these like the smallest crotch jeans, and she just had like her hip bone sticking out. I was just like, oh, whoa. Like I remember seeing that when I was little, just like, so like, and, you know, think of Paris Hilton, think of Britney Spears, think of like Christina Aguilera Dirty. Also, what's going to be like the thing with the kids, like, I don't think this is going to be necessarily the trend with like the old people, like over 30, but this is the trend with the kids. It's like jeans with like cutouts, like here. So like cutouts here, or like strings coming up like this. That's the trend. So low rise with strings and cutouts, like really like kinky, like, you know, you're seeing too much kind of thing. That's the trend. So anyway, when Tiffany was saying, you know, mom jeans are like, you know, a thing, I'm like, that has been around for like 8 years. Anyway, and that made me also think about handbags. So if this is the trend to have these really low rise, like crotch showing jeans, what is the bag trend? So when that was cool, that's when the big slouchy hobos and like big statement bags, like think of like Chloe Paddington with that giant lock in it. Think about like, you know, the multicolor hobo styles. Think about just giant trash bag looking bags. It really beaten up, worn, like things like that. That is like the up and coming cool bags. No more like little cutesy tiny bags. No more, I mean, maybe a little bit like maybe the pochette, like the little shoulder armpit bag. That I feel like that has been a trend for like a while now, the armpit bag. But I think it's going to become really like exaggerated, like oversized bags, like big statement in your face bags. Like, you know, just think of like Paris Hilton, think of all that, like really low rise, like tacky bags. Also, do you guys remember like the Von Dutch like trucker hats and the little bowling bags? I feel like there's like anything bowling bag, like little top handle, like really retro, like Prada. That's going to be a cool bag trend. Bowling bags, which they have not been around for like, you know, that has not been a trend for ages. Sorry, the lighting sucks here, guys. And also Miu Miu Matelasse. So do you guys remember when like Miu Miu bags were actually cool with like the giant quilting Matelasse? I feel like they're coming back too. Like, let me know, guys. Like anything that you remember that really sticks into your head from that era, I feel like that's going to make a comeback. I guess this is like in sections. I just have these thoughts like spontaneously. I also think like a bag like the Fendi Spy could come back. Like, oh my gosh, the birds. So really, like those really ugly throwback bags, like, yeah, Fendi Spy, anything J-Lo would have worn. So like those really oversized Gucci bags, like hobo style with the GG brown print all over it, like really giant hardware. You know when Guess was cool and like those Guess bags were like the thing, like Guess, to be honest, was kind of copying Gucci and Louis Vuitton and all that as well. But those really tacky, like, bags with, like, the giant hardware or just, like, you know, little tacky bowling bags or big shoulder bags. I feel like, you know, think about, like, the casino, like, Vegas, like, I don't know, like, I'm a rich celebrity with bling bling kind of look. I feel like, or, like, even a little bit country, western vibe, that. I don't know, I can't explain it. Just think about like anything J-Lo would have worn, like that. And also, I forgot to mention, I worked at Guess as well. So, like, when I worked at Guess, the hot item things were like the white t-shirts with the Diamante Guess across the chest, and also the low-rise jeans were cool when I worked at Guess. I worked at Guess when I was like 18. So, yeah, that was when skinny jeans were still cool. We were kind of going out of that phase of, like, you know, the low-rise flare and all that. That was, like, not cool. It was definitely more about the skinny when I worked at Guess. But there was still a lot of bling-bling, like, tacky bags, like the kitten heel, like, look, like, I don't know. It's very vivid, that like, I always, like, if I remember times in my life, I remember what was I wearing? And I remember I was wearing a white t-shirt with Guess emblazoned across my chest and like skinny jeans. Yeah. It was like, yeah, I wasn't loving it, to be honest, but like that was the trend. So yeah, I guess the trends now, like the current trend, if we're not being fashion forward, would be like high-waisted, like for me, it's like high-waisted loose jeans, maybe like a split at the hem or something. Like I love loose or like high-rise wide leg. I think that flatters me and I feel comfortable in that. Or like more of a straight leg jean. And I don't know, my style is not actually trendy, to be honest. I like something like a loose pant, and I like little cute cardigans, and like I collect a lot of coats. I love a good looking quality coat. Like, yeah. Or I just tend to wear plain t-shirt. Like, I always wear like a cute little t-shirt or something. That is my, like, as you get older, you start to realize like what you like wearing, and your style doesn't really change that much, even with the trends. Like, you might adopt something little here and there, but I don't know. For me, I find that over the years, I just been wearing very similar things. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about the trends and kind of predicting what bags could make a comeback, maybe what brands are thinking in terms of, you know, a lot of brands, they reference things that were cool, you know, 10, 20 years ago, and then they bring them back. So by thinking about what was cool back then and kind of predicting what might be cool this year, you never know, you know, a lot of these brands might release bags based on these styles that came out. So yeah, anyway. Recently, I've been like, I'm gonna be honest guys, this morning I was like kind of missing having like an Hermes bag. Like, I'm thinking I would really like to buy a Birkin maybe this year. But if I was gonna do that, I might like, I can't really justify it without like letting some things go. So when I go home, I'm definitely gonna look over my collection and decide what to let go of. I've talked to my friends, I've talked to, you know, you guys, and a lot of you guys have said things like, you know, get rid of that one, or some of you have said don't sell anything. Some people have told me don't sell anything, just save up for the Birkin and buy the Birkin, but I don't know, I just feel bad having so many bags and a Birkin. So, and to be honest, my most used bags lately have been my Loewe puzzle and like my jumbo bags. Like, I find the Loewe puzzle such an easy bag, and I actually would really love to get a mini Loewe puzzle as well. So I don't know, I'm almost thinking of like getting rid of a few more Louis Vuitton bags. I don't know. I know I always go through phases of selling Louis Vuitton, but I really love Chanel the most, and like Louis Vuitton, I don't know, I just don't think it's like my favorite brand. I know it's like most people's favorite brand, but I just find that like, if I want like a casual look, I actually prefer Loewe for that purpose. I would rather collect like Loewe bags. I know it's the phase I'm going through. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening to my blabby video today. What do you think is going to be the latest bag trend like next year? And yeah, I don't know. I tend to look at jeans and bags and like even sunglasses and stuff. I wonder what's going to be cool next year. Like, I don't know. And you know, pretty much I feel like these days anything goes. But there are some like obvious jean trends I'm noticing coming through, which just are really shocking to me. Like, so I just had to talk about it. So anyways, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.